Hey everyone, welcome back. So today, we're taking a look at something that has a lot of people talking, especially fans of a certain JRPG series.
Yeah, this one's got some serious buzz around it. Atelier Yumia Memories, the first in a brand new series.
Right, a whole new series, not just a new entry.
Exactly, and they're not just giving us a fresh coat of paint, they're really shaking things up. Based on what we've seen in the gameplay showcase, we're looking at some major innovations.
Okay, before we get too deep into the weeds, let's give everyone the basics. Atelier Yumia Memories. When can people actually get their hands on it?
Mark your calendars, folks.
Rep.
March 21st, 2025.
2025. Plenty of time to clear those backlogs.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the best part, it's coming to pretty much every platform you can think of.
To rattle those off real quick.
We're talking PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch.
Don't forget PC.
Right, of course, PC as well.
So no excuses. No matter what you're playing on, you'll be able to experience this one.
Exactly. They're really making sure everyone can jump in.
Okay, so we've got the release date. We know where it's coming out. Now, let's talk about what makes this game so special. You mentioned some serious innovations, things that really set it apart from previous Atelier games.
Yeah, we're talking 5 key things that really stood out in the gameplay showcase, things that longtime fans are going to be really excited about.
And maybe even pull in some new players, too.
Oh, for sure. So let's start with the biggest change, the one that had everyone's jaws on the floor.
Hit me with it.
Open world.
Hold on. Open world. Like, truly open world. Atelier has never done that before.
Nope. First time ever. This is a huge departure for this series.
No kidding. So what are we talking here? Just bigger maps or?
Think bigger. We're talking about exploring the remnants of this fallen empire, the Aledition Empire, 3 years after this event they're calling the Mana Cataclysm.
Okay, hold up. Mana Cataclysm. Sounds intense. Fill me in.
From what we gather, it's like alchemy went haywire. Imagine that. The very force that powers alchemy in this world, it just went out of control. Reality warped, the empire crumbled, and now you're stepping into this world that's still reeling from the aftermath.
Okay, that's a pretty dramatic setup. I'm already hooked. So
Yeah.
we've got this open world, but how are we actually moving through it? Is it the same old Atelier exploration?
That brings us to the second major innovation. Exploration in Yumia is unlike anything we've seen in the series before. We saw them riding a motorbike across these huge landscapes in the showcase.
Wait, a motorbike?
Yeah, a motorbike.
Right.
And it's not just about looking cool, it's about speed, freedom. You're also going to have a grappling hook to reach new areas, even gliding. They're really giving you options to traverse this world.
Okay, so it's not just a bigger map, they're giving us new ways to interact with.
Exactly. And then there's the camp system.
Camp system, so not just save points scattered around.
Right, you can set up camp, rest, cook meals that give you buffs, even trigger special events depending on where you choose to camp. It's not just about exploration, there's a strategic element to it.
Okay, I'm liking where this is going. But you know, what really gets my heart racing in these games? The combat. Atelier has always been known for its turn-based combat system, but from the showcase, it looked like things have changed a lot.
And that's innovation number 3. Combat has gotten a complete overhaul.
Okay, spill the beans. What are we looking at?
Real-time action combat.
Whoa, hold on. Real time. Like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, that kind of real time.
Yeah, think fast, think fluid, think chaining together combos and unleashing special attacks. It's a huge departure for the series, but it looks incredibly fun.
I'll admit, I was skeptical when I first heard about it, but after seeing the footage, I'm kind of into it. It looks like it could really work.
Yeah, it seems like they put a lot of thought into how to make it feel fast and impactful while still keeping the Atelier charm.
Okay, so we've got the open world, the new exploration, the real-time combat. But let's be honest, for a lot of Atelier fans, the real heart of these games is the crafting, the alchemy. What's going on with that in Yumia?
Don't worry, they haven't forgotten about synthesis. In fact, it's the 4th major innovation, and they've really refined it for this game.
Refined how? Give me the details.
It's not just about combining ingredients anymore, you're actually manipulating the mana within those ingredients. You can fine-tune the properties of your creations, make them more potent, add elemental effects, all sorts of things.
So it's like they took the already deep crafting system and added another layer of complexity.
Pretty much. And to make things even more interesting, the quality of your ingredients matters now more than ever. Higher quality ingredients have pure mana, so you have to really think about what you use and when.
Okay, so that's 4 major innovations. Open world, revamped exploration, real-time combat, Refine synthesis. What's the fifth one? You've been holding out on me.
All right, you ready for this?
Nice.
Base building.
Wait, did you just say base building? In an Atelier game?
Yeah, you heard that right. You're not just crafting items, you're building a whole workshop.
Okay, so how does that work? Is it like a side thing, or is it tied into the rest of the game?
It's definitely more than just a side activity. The more you invest in your base, the more benefits you get. You're not just building for looks, you're building for function. The more comfortable and functional your base is, the more bonuses you'll receive, which can actually make you a stronger alchemist.
Okay, now that is really interesting. So we've got open world, new ways to explore, real-time combat, even deeper crafting, and now base building. Atelier Yumia is shaping up to be a very different beast from its predecessors.
Right. It's taking the core of what makes Atelier special and really evolving it, pushing it in new directions.
So the big question is, how will this affect the series? Will longtime fans embrace these changes, or are they going to be like, this isn't Atelier anymore?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I mean, change can be scary, especially with a series that people love, but honestly, from what I've seen, I think this is a really smart move for the Atelier series.
I'm with you on that. It feels like they're taking everything people love about Atelier and building on it, expanding it, making it more engaging for both veterans and newcomers.
Exactly. I think there's a lot of potential here for Atelier Yumia to attract a whole new generation of players.
March 21, 2025, folks. That's the date to circle on your calendars. We want to hear from you. Are you excited about these changes? Skeptical? Maybe a little bit of both.
Let us know your thoughts. We're dying to hear what everyone thinks about this new direction for the Atelier series.
Absolutely. Drop us a comment. Hit us up on social media. We'll be talking all about it. Until then, happy gaming. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.
See you then.